Welcome back to Vancouver Carpenter. First off, I want to say thanks to Tape Buddy for sponsoring this video. I want to give you guys some more useful tips on how to use this tool so you can get the most out of it should you have chosen to buy it, like the customer of this job actually did. So I'm going to show you guys what I mean real quick. So as I was wandering to the washroom, lo and behold, I saw one of those. And this bathroom in here is the actual bathroom that he taped using it, I believe. So it's hard to see because it's video. He's got some nice three-way corners going on. And they're really sharp and crisp. I don't know if the video is picking it up, but he did a great job in here. So that's exactly who this tool is going to be good for, is homeowners doing small jobs. But when it came to this job, basement with 12-foot ceilings, he decided to call me in. Okay, one of the things I didn't mention last time is it's way easier to use on top of two buckets. Setting it up is pretty quick and easy. So I've already cut the plastic tab out. I've got it in here. I'm using the more mud side because I like it better, although the less mud side is really useful, especially for somebody like, I actually got my kids to tape this wall back here. So when my son was doing it, he doesn't quite have the arm strength of an adult. So when he used the less mud, it was easier for him to wipe it out. Okay, so the easiest way to put the tape into this is just to flip it over on its side like so, go through there, and at that point, it's super easy to pull through there. It's quick and easy to fill up, of course. And then of course, again, it sits nicely with these little slots it has. It locks right into the top of the bucket there. Another thing I like to do is I like to hold it up with something. So I'm just actually using the Mix-It paddle that it came with. This little paddle is actually super useful too. I used it today to mix up a couple of batches of Quickset on a quick job I was doing before I came here. So like really low in the bucket, only about that high. It's nice and little, doesn't tear up the sides of the bucket because it's ABS plastic. But what I've noticed is when you have a really full 500-foot roll of tape, it can bind in here, and when the roll of tape starts getting pretty small, it can start to bind. So you can just throw something in here, and now as you pull it, that thing will help keep the roll of tape up. Actually, I'm wrong. This is just good for mixing mud. I need something bigger. I think I'll just use my mixing brush. It's a little bit taller and holds it up better. Okay, so it's pretty quick and easy to use. Let's see how this works. You want to have a bucket, garbage bucket nearby for all the little scrap pieces that are going to come. So just pull it out. I'm going for as long as I can reasonably handle. And you can overlap it a little bit onto the existing piece, because that's the way this one works, is it goes sort of one piece at a time, an arm's length. Add the mud right back into there. It's not too messy either. I get a little bit of mud on my fingers, but that's about it. I don't get as much on my body as when I strap a bucket of mud onto myself and tape the whole place, which I'll show you guys in a bit because we can actually do that with this too. Oh, 4 inches short. Oh well. Just needed a little longer wingspan on that last one. Okay, that's going to be a really easy problem to solve. I'm just going to pull a little bit of extra mud, extra tape I should say, for my next joint. And we'll tape this guy right here. And we got another piece for right here. No biggie. Taper can fix it, guys. Taper can always fix it. I am getting a lot of mud. Maybe I should actually try it on the less mud setting and see if that's better. See how much less messy it is. Because the main problem I'm having is I just have a fair bit of mud on my fingers right here. And I bet if we switch it around, I can get even less. I have a feeling that I can actually switch it around while it's in use, which would be pretty cool. Yep, you can. Okay, now that there's less mud, let's see how much quicker it is and less mess it makes. A little longer. You guys, this is, I mean, like, once you get going, it's pretty enjoyable. And again, most dummy-proof way I've ever tried. Yeah, that's definitely less mud. That's easier. So as long as you've pre-filled your joints, which is super important, the less mud side, yeah, the less mud side's better. Okay, the last thing I wanted to show you guys is if you wanted to be able to pull out lots more tape and do longer seams, you can still pull it into a bucket like this. Just be sure to keep an eye on the tape to make sure you're not running out of mud. Quick little refill every time it starts to get low. So this will be faster than trying to do some of the things like I've suggested, you know, making a taping tool out of a cardboard box and a couple of benches and a broom. It worked, but this is easier. For this one, I chose to do the more mud method because, yeah, especially for corners and stuff, I like there to be a little bit extra. But this one is way more messy than using the Tape Buddy the way it's designed. Don't forget to center your tape with your knife. And it's perfect for doing all these little corner tapes that need to be done when you've done the bulk of the taping. For these guys, never hurts to put a little extra mud in there. And I always put a tape across those. Okay, you guys, so that is the updated Tape Buddy addendum video, designed specifically to give you some more tips to help get the most out of this tool. And again, the main benefits of using this tool is you don't have to pre-mud the seam, you won't get any blisters if you use it properly. It helps beginners save tons of time, it's way less messy, it uses less mud, it dries faster because it uses less mud, so you can coat it again sooner. And it just generally takes a very onerous task and makes it much easier for the beginner, DIY, homeowner, or handyman. So that's all I have to say about it. Hopefully you guys are getting something out of these videos. If you're looking for the tool, you can find it in the links below. I want to say a big thanks for watching Vancouver Carpenter. Big thanks for supporting the channel. And as always, till the next video. I got a lot more taping to do, so I better get to it. Thanks for watching, you guys.